Hi everybody, I just wanted to welcome you again to this group. I'm really excited to share with you a little bit more about what a challenge group is and why it's so important. So you may have heard your coach talk about challenge groups or accountability groups. And basically what that is it's a support group that goes with whatever program you pick. So I know that there's going to be a video on picking a program and how that works, as well as the nutrition component and how that works. But what happens when you have a program, you have a nutrition plan, you've got your Shakeology, then what? Are you just left to your own devices? Absolutely not. So that's the beauty of having a coach. And that's the reason, honestly, why I ever picked up my first program to begin with. So I had purchased the 21 Day Fix and it would have sat on my shelf. Probably still would be on my shelf, and I wouldn't have lost any weight or gotten stronger, at least not for a while, had I not had a coach. So what your coach will do once you get linked up with the right program for you is get you set up with a challenge group, also known as an accountability group. And what is that? That is a support system 24/7 for the course of the group. So it may be a 3-week group, a 4-week group, or longer, depending on your coach, but it has a start date. So again, if I hadn't had that challenge group as for myself starting out, I wouldn't have had incentive to actually open my program. So you have a start date. Everybody in the group starts on the same day. And in that group, your coach will give you tips. So how to follow the nutrition plan, tips around the nutrition plan, motivation, have you introduce yourself to the group so you can meet other people in the group, and explain a little bit more how the group's going to run. And within that group, you get to know the other people in it. So I know when I had started, I was struggling, and a lot of days I didn't want to do the workouts because I had just had my son 8 months prior, and I was very sedentary and gained a lot of weight after I had my son. So doing the workouts was hard. But I knew the other people in the group would say, hey, where were you? Or we missed you. Or they'd at least notice if I didn't post that I had done my workout. And so for me, having that extra component was huge. And the other cool thing about the accountability group, and it's just a support group that's either on Facebook or there's a special app that your coach may be running the group in, where you can actually log your workouts and log your Shakeology. Your coach can see that you're logging them, so you've got that extra accountability there as well. And within that group, again, you get to know the people, but people are posting pictures of their food, their recipes, questions. So if you've got a question, if you're following that container system that we're talking about in one of the videos, if you've got a question, you get to the end of the day and you have an orange, a purple, and a green left over and you don't know what to eat, you post in the group and you will get tons of ideas and suggestions on what to eat. So you get your coach with your program, but you also get this super supportive network and community of other people doing the same thing at the same time. So you may look at your coach and think, okay, well, she's done this a million times. Your coach is very helpful for support because they may be a newer coach or they may have done it a lot of times, but there's also benefit to being in a group of people that are just starting at the same time as you. So you know that they're having some of the same challenges. They may be having some of the same questions and the same triumphs. So when you share things that you're proud of, other people will be there to support you and say, you know what, I noticed that too. And you can help each other within that group. The other thing that it gives you is 24/7 access to support. So your coach is there to help you, but they may not be available all day long, depending on if they have another full-time job, if they have kids. So you have the opportunity to post within this group and get answers more quickly than you would be able to get just messaging your coach, but also you get that variety. So again, I mentioned recipes. You get a variety of recipes because you have other people in there doing the same thing at the same time. So the way I view a challenge group is 24/7 support, motivation, just kind of like this hug around doing your nutrition and your fitness. And if you're having a struggle, you post there and people will lift you back up and keep you moving forward. As somebody who went to the gym religiously for close to 10 years, I was motivated to go to the gym. And then when you get there, if you take a class, they motivate you and a trainer motivates you. But if you're not motivated to actually get up and go to the gym, you're not going to get anything out of the workout because you're not going to do it. What a challenge group does is it motivates you to actually get up, press play and do your workout, and then obviously you'll get something out of the workout as a result. So if you have any questions, comment below, let me know, reach out to your coach, and we're really excited to have you in this group.